Hi guys, I am here with Guy. He is the owner and president of DVE Store, and he actually helped us out with the lighting. So if you're enjoying the lighting in the makeup room, finally, I feel like we finally have it down. It's all thanks to this man right here. So thanks so much, Guy.
Yeah, no problem.
I've gotten tons of requests to do a video about my lighting setup, and I brought Guy here to explain it all because I don't know exactly which lights I have. We just bought them and they're here now. So can you talk a little bit about the lighting that we have?
Sure. When the first light was brought in, it was actually this ring light, which everybody has asked a ton about. And it almost solved the problem just by itself. It's almost like the perfect light for just Head and Shoulders.
Actually, let's go show them how it looks like with just the Diva ring light.
Okay.
So they kind of have an idea of what it is. It makes a huge difference. So I'm gonna turn this off.
So now we'll have...
And that.
So we've got the just the background light
Yeah.
and the ring light on. You get an idea as to what we get with just a ring light. And most people would be pretty happy with just this result. What's happening is we're not getting enough of this separation, and we're not getting enough what they call key and fill. Again, this is 3-point lighting terminology, key light and fill light. As you started to grow a little bit and started to show outfits and things like that, we needed to come up with a better solution. So that's where 3-point lighting came into play. Do you know why we have these ones in the front?
I don't know.
So this one's acting as our key light. All the ceiling.
Let's turn it on.
Okay, go ahead. So this one's, wow, huge difference. And this is just one instrument. We're using the Stellar Lotus light. And this one, when we're talking about the CRI and the colors being perfect, this is a perfect color temperature light. It's not off in any weird way. It's meant for video, it's meant for photo. So when you get something on the inexpensive side, you might be going, why doesn't it look as good as somebody else's stuff? So when you get lights that are meant for photographic, they make people look their best. So this one right here is acting as our key light, and it's giving us a really nice, even light. So if we turn on our second light over here, this would be acting more as our fill. So now we're filling in both sides, so we're getting hit here and here. So if you had just one light, you could use just this ring light as your key. If you wanted to do proper 3-point lighting, you would have key, fill, and then what we would call backlight. Do you know what the backlight is?
That is so interesting. No, is it for shadows or?
No. The backlight, do you remember?
So you can see dimension.
Yeah, exactly.
Ah, yeah.
So if you Google 3-point lighting, you'll see what we're talking about as far as key and fill, but here we're using...
See, so Guy is very technical, and I'm like, well, whatever, it just looks good. But that's really, it's really good to know that, because I mean, you know, like I said, we just bought the lights, we brought the professional in without really learning much about it, but I mean, it really makes a huge difference in my videos. And I think, you know, if the quality is good, it's more enjoyable to watch.
Well, absolutely. That's what takes you up a notch. When people see that you're getting this kind of quality, it makes the camera optimized for it to perform its best too.
One thing I do really enjoy about these, you call them Lotus lights?
Yeah, the Lotus.
The temperature stays cool no matter how long it's on. So sometimes I do videos, and sometimes I'm recording for up to 2 hours. And with the other lights, it used to get hot in my room.
These ones are cool to the touch. They're fluorescent. So fluorescent and LED lights are the two that are going to be really cool to the touch, whereas like a bulb, old school bulbs, those are called tungsten, and they're going to be very hot.
Especially since we're doing beauty videos, you don't want your makeup to be melting off. It's just not very appealing.
These ones are dimmable, so a lot of the times you want to have control. You don't want to have too much light, or you don't want to have too little light, because then you're going to have to go up to the camera and keep messing with the exposure. So these ones are fully dimmable. If you did want to create less fill, more key, that way you're getting some more dimension. So that's
cool. It's not just a static lighting. You have different lightings to create different effects.
Yep, and then these ones also have the diffuser material on the front. But what that does is it's taking that hard look. So even if you were to put up your hand in front of the wall, you would see that it makes a less defined shadow. Whenever you put diffusion in front of the light, it's going to make a less defined shadow, which is nice for things like eyes and underneath the chin. So diffusion helps light kind of go around things. So if somebody were at home and they were on a very tight budget and they had to use lighting, like you said that they just got at Home Depot or even Walmart, can you give a few more tips on how they could make it work doing a good quality video? But if you're trying to just start out, I would say just get some CFLs. They're like, $2 to $5 and get a couple of them. But remember, it's key and fill. It's about where you're positioning them. Don't position them too high, because then all of a sudden you're getting shadows where you might not want them. And too low, they call that monster lighting. You've probably seen them in the movie.
Oh, that's not very
You
nice.
don't. In fact,
you don't want those shadows.
if you're ever on a set, that's the last person you want to make mad is the guy who does the lighting, because he can make you look bad. So we were trying to make you look your best. So that's why we have these in these certain positions.
It seems that you can't have one without the other. It just, I mean, maybe if we could come up with a kit, a special kit, like a little promotion, that would be really cool. Only if it works for you.
That would be awesome. Yeah, I'll see if we can give you guys like a crazy great deal in a package, so that and it's not like, what did you say about where to put this one? You can draw a little diagram and just say key here, fill here, and as long as you follow this guidebook in the kit, you'll get the same results as Judy. So
awesome. So if you guys have any questions for me or Guy, please post them in the comments below, and also check out his lighting store, DVE store.
Take a look in the description. We'll come up with something, hopefully a kit, so that you guys will have everything in one spot. So then you'll just say, I want that, and we'll be able to ship it out to you.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Guy, for joining me in this video, and hope you guys enjoy. We'll talk to you guys later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Bye.
And today we're going to actually go into depth about that lighting, what products she uses, as well as affordable options. And then we're going to talk about what's really important about Judy's lighting, which is her setup, 3-point lighting. So thank you so much, Guy, for having us here.
Yeah, thanks for coming.
That's autofocus, which we found that it was hard to find with good quality cameras.
A lot of the best videos that any guru's using, or anybody on YouTube's using, is an HD SLR, because it gets what's called shallow depth of field. So you're in focus and the background's blurry. It creates a much more beautiful, as well as